Deep in the heart of Java, Indonesia, stands a monument like no other, Borobudur. This ancient temple, built over 1,000 years ago, is not just a structure of stone, but a gateway to another world. Its stairways do not merely lead to the top. They tell a story, a mythic journey of the soul. Let me take you on a journey through the mythic stairways of Borobudur, where every step is a lesson, and every carving whispers secrets of the past. The story begins in a time long forgotten, when gods and spirits walked among men. The people of Java believed that life was a journey, not just from birth to death, but from ignorance to enlightenment. They built Borobudur as a physical path to guide the soul through this journey. The temple rises in tiers, like a mountain reaching for the heavens. Each level represents a stage of spiritual awakening, and to climb its stairways is to walk the path of the ancient seekers. At the base of Borobudur, the carvings tell stories of desire and suffering. Here we see scenes of worldly life, kings and warriors, merchants and farmers, all caught in the cycle of pleasure and pain. These images remind us that the first step toward wisdom is recognizing the illusions of the material world. The stone whispers that attachment leads to suffering, and only by letting go can one rise higher. As we ascend to the next level, the carvings change. Now, we see tales of morality, of good deeds and bad. Heroes sacrifice for others, while greedy men meet bitter ends. The message is clear. The path to enlightenment is not just about understanding, but about action. To climb higher, one must live with kindness and justice. The stairways here are steeper, as if testing the resolve of those who walk them. Midway up the temple, the carvings shift again. Now they show the life of the Buddha, his birth, his awakening, his teachings. Here, the myths speak not just through images, but through silence. The figures seem alive, their stone eyes watching, urging the climber to reflect. The stairways twist and turn, symbolizing the confusion of the mind before clarity arrives. The higher we go, the simpler the carvings become. Intricate scenes give way to serene Buddhas, seated in meditation. Their calm faces remind us that wisdom is not in complexity, but in stillness. The air grows lighter. The world below seems distant, and the climber feels as if floating between earth and sky. At the very top, there are no carvings at all, only a great stupa, empty and open to the heavens. Here, the myth speaks without words. The journey is complete. The seeker has reached enlightenment. The stairways of Borobudur have done their work, leading the soul from darkness to light, from ignorance to understanding. But the story does not end here. Legends say that Borobudur is more than stone. It is alive. Some claim that on certain nights, when the moon is full, the temple glows with an otherworldly light. Shadows move where no man walks, and the carvings whisper in voices long gone. It is said that those pure of heart may hear the temple speak, revealing secrets of the universe. Others believe that Borobudur is a doorway, that beneath its base lies a hidden chamber where ancient sages still sit in meditation, waiting for the day when humanity is ready to receive their wisdom. There are tales of travelers who vanished on the stairways, only to reappear years later, speaking of visions and realms beyond our own. Whether myth or truth, one thing is certain: Borobudur is a place of power. Its stairways are not just steps, but a story carved in stone. A story of struggle and triumph, of falling and rising again. To walk them is to walk the path of the ancients, to touch the dreams of those who sought the divine. And so, the mythic stairways of Borobudur stand silent, waiting. For whom? For you. For anyone who dares to climb, to seek, to wonder. The journey is long, the steps are many, but the destination, the destination is beyond words. It is not a place, but a state of being. Not an end, but a beginning. As the sun sets over Borobudur, casting long shadows across its ancient stones. The temple seems to breathe. The wind carries echoes of prayers uttered centuries ago. The carvings, worn by time but unbroken, continue their silent teaching. And the stairways, ever patient, wait for the next soul ready to take the first step. Will you climb? Will you listen? The mythic stairways of Borobudur are calling.